I always want to make a love story, and a love story of codependency. So that was a very good subject. So I contacted Cezar, we sat together, and we agreed to try to write a screenplay based on his book.
The novel and the movie explore different from different perspectives. The story. Of course, the core is the same. The relationship with a special ingredient, mental illness. Călin Netzer was interested more in personal side and psychoanalytic side. I was interested more in social side of the story.
It was quite difficult because in the book the period was over 8 or 10 years, so it was quite difficult to put it in a 100 minutes film.
I think it's fair to say that we tried to change the temporal framework. We had to change the whole narrative structure. We had some great scenes, actually, that we didn't make it into the final cut.
He's telling the story, so it can be his analysis. So we can have 3 analyses if you want, his, hers, and the film. So it would be a meta-analysis if you want at the end. I worked on a script for 2 years, and it took also 1 year of casting to find one. I think I saw almost all the actors in Romania between 20 and 30 years. And when I found the right one, I started to work with them. I also sent them to a psychoanalysis, a personal one, because they did nothing what it means like, so they had to know what they're talking about in the film. And of course, we rehearsed for many months. I think it's a very, let's say, almost clinical film. That's how I said, because I'm objective. I'm not so much involved in the story. There are elements which I identify, I put it in the screenplay. But otherwise, no. And of course, Bergman was an influence from Scenes from a Marriage. I saw it with Iulia, and 1 or 2 years before we started to work on this.
Well, it wasn't easy, but everything we did during the rehearsal stage and the preparation for those scenes in particular was in such a way that everything worked so that me and Diana could feel relaxed, could feel in comfort, could feel well, so that we could do those scenes that are, I think, they're difficult for anybody to show yourself in front of the crew that's on stage, and there was only me, Diana, Andrei, and the sound guys. Yeah, and so that the whole process was more intimate than maybe you think it was.
I also asked them to move together for a couple of months, but it didn't work quite well.
Yeah, but we moved together and lived.
And she left.
And she left, yeah. It seems I didn't satisfy her.
Right.
Well, yeah, as, when I was thinking if I am going to be able to do this movie, one of my first answers was, do you trust Călin? And I said, yes, I trust Călin. So when I entered this project, it was with my open heart. So yeah, we are talking about intimacy on so many levels that it's not only about the sex scenes or it's more than that. So yeah, it was it was Călin's work.
Actually, we were ready with the financing quite soon. It was more time needed for the casting and for the rehearsals.
From Germany, it was also the Golden Bear, of course, but it was also the quality of the script, and that it was a universal story. I mean, that's also a story that you can relate to perfectly from Germany. So it's codependency in a relationship, and the question if what is love and what is need and what is a need to be needed. So these were very strong points in the script, and they were very universal, and I think the film transports this also very well.